Okay, so for this reassessment, this is my momentum reassessment. I decided to take a little page from my Battlefield 4 video game, and on that game I like to snipe a lot, so I took the gun that I use the most, which is a 338 Lapua, and I wanted to see what the momentum or what the force was of the bullet fired from that gun 500 meters away, what the force would be when it hits someone in the head. So for that gun, I looked up the bullet weight and the muzzle velocity. The initial velocity of this bullet is 910 meters per second. The mass of the bullet is 0.16 kilograms. And to find the angle of reach, which is how high you have to aim to hit your target, it's 1/2 times the inverse sine of gravity times distance over the initial velocity squared. And that gives me 0.16 degrees to raise the gun up. Once I found that, I used it to find the time. To find the time, it was the distance divided by the initial velocity times the cosine of theta, which gave me 0.55 seconds to make the entire travel of the bullet. As you can see, guy shooting, guy about to die. I broke up the initial velocity into its x and y components so that I could do the momentum. What I did was, it was 910 meters per second times the cosine of 0.16. The velocity in the x direction is 909.99 meters per second x hat. The velocity in the y direction ended up being 2.54 meters per second y hat. And to do the momentum, it was it's P1 equals it's the net force is the change in momentum over the change in time. So it's to find P1, it was the mass of the bullet times its velocity in the x direction, its initial velocity in the x direction, plus the mass of the bullet times its initial velocity in the y direction. So for P1, I got 145.6 newtons x hat plus 0.406 newtons y hat. And then I found P2. P2 was the mass of the bullet plus the mass of a head. And the mass of a head, I looked it up, is between 4.5 kilograms to 5 kilograms. So I just went with 5 kilograms in case it was a really smart terrorist. So the mass of the bullet plus head times its final velocity in the x direction, which is the same as its initial velocity, which is 909.99 times 5.16, minus the mass of the bullet plus the head times its velocity in the y direction. So, wait. No, it's supposed to be plus, and then it ends up being a minus. Okay. So the final velocity in the y direction was its initial velocity in the y direction minus g times t. So it's 2.54 meters per second minus 9.8 meters per second times 0.55. And the final y velocity was 2.85 meters per second down. So for P2, I got 4,695.5 newtons x hat minus 14.7 newtons y hat. Delta P, which is P2 minus P1, gave me 4550 newtons x hat minus 15.1 newtons y hat. The net force, which is the change in momentum over the change in time, I used the actual interaction between the bullet and the head as 1 millisecond. I don't know if that's correct. I would imagine it's probably close, but I'm not going to go shoot someone in the head and find out. So the net force of the bullet to the head is 4,550,000 newtons x hat minus 15,106 newtons y hat. So as you can see, whenever little stick Johnny Jarhead shoots his bullet, it's gonna fly out, it's gonna arch, and it's gonna smack this dude right in the skull. And since he's having a cigarette, he's against it. His head's just going to explode all the back of the wall. And there you have it. That's my momentum reassessment for bullets to the face. And I will add a video of me shooting somebody 500 meters out on Battlefield just for fun. Hope you enjoy. Anybody shooting at you, bro? You're alright. Come on. Stop moving. Got him. Headshot. Well, there you go. 500 meters out, we headshot him. Oh, I don't know why. He's 300 meters out. So I'll let him stop moving. And then I'm like, oh, who should I kill first? There's 3 of them. Hell. Sit still, dude. Pink. Dead. It's 1 headshot. Oh, I got him in the neck. He should be dead. That's gay. Here we go, Dr. Lane. Exactly 500 meters out. Put it on. Oh, headshot. There we go. Look at physics at work. Reload. See if we can do it again. Come on. Come on. Oh, stop glitching. Okay. Pink. Oh. I hit him. Reload. Got him. Alright. Yeah.